Yo, what's up everyone, and welcome to another SpinTires video. And today we're checking out this awesome looking Can-Am Maverick. I believe the X1000. This thing is freaking crazy looking. I did not know this was in the game, and this mod is by Bad Dib, and damn, he has done a good job. He ain't a noob anymore. This thing is awesome. It handles well, handles pretty realistic. I actually had to turn off the rock friction fix from the Dark Circle modding team, just because when you go over rocks and stuff, the suspension wasn't working properly like it should, because the tire was stuck to it. Now there's a couple things you want to avoid with this. Obviously deep water, I'll show you why once we get in. There we go, because the high water level threshold is yeah, it's pretty low. I guess if it's in stock form, I guess, without a snorkel, it would be probably that level, because the airbox, well, the stock airbox is probably underneath the fan, because that's where they are located, unless you get a relocator kit and put it in a snorkel. But this thing is a beast. It's quite fast and quite agile too, so you have to watch it, because you can floor it and then you can 180 it like nothing, like right on a dime. So we are back on the Diablo Trails map. I thought this would be an awesome map to test this out. I haven't been on this map in ages, and honestly, it's one of the most realistic maps that I've ever seen, and it's pretty great too. Smith has done a fantastic job on this map, and I'd like to see more maps like this. And this Can-Am Maverick, this thing is awesome. This kind of reminds me of what's that one show on well, not show, the one channel on YouTube. I think it's Adrenaline Junk. No, not Adrenaline Junk. Yeah, Adrenaline Junkies. Go check those guys out. They do basically just side-by-side rides through some pretty crazy stuff, which is pretty similar to what I'm doing now. I think I'll go and jump across this. Easy now. A lot of big rocks to get hung up on. Good thing we have a skid plate. So yeah, that's one thing you kind of have to watch out for with this side-by-side, is the huge rocks, because you get hung up on them. And yeah, it's not too nice. You can't even get high centered. Alright, so let's kind of navigate through here. And honestly, you don't really need the rock friction to work, because you get enough grip on the rocks as it is, unless you end up in a position like me. There we go. But just to demonstrate it, some mods need the torque and some don't, but I say that handled pretty realistically. And even that, because I'm getting hung up on the rock, I got high centered, but with the rock friction torque, probably wouldn't have got hung up, would have just dragged my skid plate right across the rock. But yeah, this is actually pretty realistic. It handles pretty realistic as well. The one thing that I would probably, or a couple things I would tweak on it, is maybe, I don't know, the gearing, because the Can-Am Maverick are, well, they're automatic because they're belt driven, so maybe somehow figure out a way to smooth out the gearing. There we go. Or maybe leave it the way it is. Who knows? Oh, and we're high centered. And the tires, they are solid. Maybe find a way to soften them up, air them down. Alright, yeah, we are high centered here. We're going to have to munch down. There's no problem in that. We are stuck anyways. Yeah, she probably shouldn't have chosen that line. With this, you kind of have to pick and choose what line you have to go, well, to go through, because it is so realistic. Okay, let's give it a little tug, just enough to free up the rear end. There we go, nice. Where out of that, we don't need the winch anymore. Now, it'd be very cool if Mad Ghost came out with a green winch line. That would be awesome. I don't know, the blue's not bad. I think there's blue, red, and orange. But if there was a green winch line kind of similar to the roll cage on this Can-Am Maverick, or similar to same color as Voodoo Rope, or somehow get the same texture as Voodoo Rope. That would be pretty cool, I must say. Alright, so I think we want to hang right. I think I might cross one more time because the rocks are huge on this side. Or I may see if I can crawl up and over that big rock there. Now let's jet across. Hopefully the water's not too deep. Whoa. And another thing I would like to see on this is maybe a snorkel and the high water level threshold raised. Damn, that's a tongue twister. You know, just raise it a little bit. Well, relocate it where the snorkel would be, and yeah, that would be pretty cool. Alright, I guess if there's big boulders on this side, we just have to navigate through them, pick and choose. It looks like the rad lights up, which is cool. We're going to have to definitely do some night wheeling in this and check it out. Nice. Alright, get through here. Stay away from the rocks. Just go on the outside. I think there's an undeveloped trail up here to the right. It's actually quite suitable for this, I must say, because it's velvet and it's not like a wide trail. It's a perfect ATV trail. And we were hung up on that rock there. So we'll get through here. I think it's just up here, almost to the waterfall, or I might have even passed it. Oh, come on. Yeah, you have to watch out for some of those trees there. If you got enough speed to go up and over them or break through them, especially they do break, but you need to have momentum to push them over and break them. Oh, a little swirly. Easy now. This thing accelerates fast. Alright, so the undeveloped trail, I think it branches off this trail. But there's the waterfall. Let's see if we can get a good shot of it, but not quite. We have to go more that way, but the trail is right here. Here it is. This is a cool little trail that I just discovered. I didn't know this trail was here, but this trail is perfect for a side-by ATV. And I would love to see like a side-by-side, well, a map made for side-by-sides and ATVs and stuff like that. Like little undeveloped trails like this. Like you can tell there has been some ATVs and stuff that went through, but yeah, something like this would be pretty cool. Oh, and one thing you kind of have to avoid with this is really steep hills, especially hills that are compact, like they have no mud or dirt or anything, and that they don't give. Because the tires on this are solid, so it's kind of hard to get up and over those really steep hills. Alright, so it looks like the trail, whoops, goes this way. Easy now. Get the test out to see if side-by-sides, or this side-by-side is actually tippy. I think they might be a little bit in real life. Oh, come on, let's push over that. There we go. Where's the trail? Yeah, sometimes it's hard to keep track of the trail, but the one way that you can is look out for the tree stumps, which is pretty cool. Looks like they came through here and got some firewood. But this is an awesome little trail, and it's just suited for this type of wheeling right here. Oh, as you can see, of course, I'm rocking the Canadian flag, because hell, I'm Canadian, and I believe Bad Noob's Canadian too. I just looked at his Steam profile. I think it said Toronto, Ontario, which is actually 2 hours, maybe southwest of me. Come on, here we go. There, we kind of wrapped around that tree. We got a little shrub to mow down. There we go, we got through it. Oh, this is awesome. This is exactly like real life, or some of the trails that the adrenaline junkies go through. Yeah, so definitely check them out. Let's get up through here. And the other one is Oscar Cruiser, I believe. He does side by side builds and stuff like that. Sorry about that, a little bit of tongue twister there. Mainly Can-Am stuff, which is pretty cool. Then they go out on their trail rides and stuff like that. Back up. That might be a little bit difficult to push through these trees unless we get enough momentum. Come on. There we go. We had to go through the trees. This thing is actually quite capable for what it is, and it's pretty realistic, which I love, and it's great. This is the perfect little trail rig that you can ever have. Alright, let's back up a bit. And I love the fact that it's Bad Noob has tweaked it so it's almost the most realistic thing. Well, closest to the like a real side by side, which is pretty cool. Alright, so trail goes this way. Here we go, yeah. Like we're busting a new trail or an old trail. Going through an old trail that starts to grow up a little bit. Alright, here we go. Nice. Ease down into here. Kind of like that. Alright, so I think this loops back around to the river. I think the trail goes this way. Yeah, trail does go this way. You can kind of tell because of the soil is a little bit darker. Oh, didn't have the momentum to push down that tree, but there we go. Just have to readjust. Try to get up this part here. We might have to go on the right side of the birch tree, so yeah, let's do that. Nice. Alright, so got around the birch tree. Well, that's what we call them in Canada anyways. I'm not quite sure what you call them in the States or in other places around the world. Alright, let's kind of go through. There we go. A little bit of work, but we got up and over. Okay, trail. Okay, there's a trail. It disappears sometimes and it's hard to back up to. But all you have to do is look for, like I said, the dirt soil. There we go. And the tree stumps that are around this trail too as well. They're a really good trail indicator. Alright, let's see. Come on, push through that. Nice. Let's see if we can get through here. Fighting a damn shrub again. A little sapling in way. Just go to the right. Alright, looks like it keeps on going through, but damn these trees. You can't push them down without momentum. Oh, I guess I should have kept pushing that one there. Alright, let's back up, readjust. There you go. Back over that one, knocked it down. I think the trail goes this way. Yeah, it looks like the trail goes this way. Start camera angle there. Yep, trail goes down right here. Ooh, easy now. That's a little bit of a steep departure there. Look at a pine tree. Speed. This thing is actually quite fun. Alright. Readjust again. Come on. Oh, there's the edge of the map. Don't want to see that. Yeah, but this is a cool little trail, I must say. I'll check that tripod out. Can we push over? No, not quite. We just went around, but we got hung up into another tree. Can we just squeeze? Yes, we did. Right in between the two. Oh, this is actually perfect. Alright, so trail goes to... Yeah, it looks like it keeps on going that way, so... I get it. Come on. Doesn't want to steer. It does steer, just... I'm getting caught up, not cut up, on the, all the shrubs and sticks and stuff like that. Nice. I think we're almost back out to the river now. Oh, cool little section through here. Sun's coming up. We got a bit of a hill to climb up. Once we get there, we got a weave in between here. Oh, looks like we picked up a passenger. We got a little branch hanging off the side. Alright, let's try to lower it up. Nah, not quite. Back up. Kinda something like this. There we go. Pedal to the floor. Nice. Just about up it. Oh, can't go down this tree. Damn shrubs. There we'll just glitch through it. How about that? No? It's still fighting us. There we go. We took it down. Sweet. Oh, another cool thing, if you guys have probably noticed, that the I have the net doors installed and they move, which is actually pretty cool. Alright, looks like we are back at the river. We'll shoot across. Ooh, that's deep. There we go. Get up this here. If we can. That's actually pretty steep right there. Of course, there's some rocks as well. Oh, come on, get up there. Now, I would say this actually handles pretty realistically, but I think if the tires had some give to them, like if they were a little bit softer, this would definitely be more capable. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you're new for more content like this. And until next time, folks, peace out, have a great day, and I shall catch you in the next video.